As you can see, a lot of these games are gonna end a service tomorrow. Or at least that's literally what the internet wants you to think. Now, of course, I did want to kind of cover the Gacha revenue reports. I think I actually want to talk about these more often, just because of the fact that I never get to give my opinions on some of the Gacha games that are actually a part of this revenue report. So yeah, I think I'm going to start covering this at least on a monthly basis to add a little bit of, you know, I guess my own opinion when it comes to this stuff. But I also want to talk about a few things in regards to this before we actually like dive straight into it. Of course, like, comment, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this revenue report. And of course, don't forget to also check out GamerSupps. Use code TYSTRA for 10% off. Y'all, we are doing, and it's crazy because I wasn't told about this until today when I woke up. We are doing a Darling in the Frax collab. So third anime to ever collab with GamerSupps outside of we had Jujutsu Kaisen first, and then we had JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Now we got Darling in the Frax with a brand new flavor of watermelon kiwi. So yeah, make sure to get yourself your own. Outside of that, I want to talk about a few things when it comes to the Gacha report, because I feel like a lot of people just automatically like they go, oh, this is the end all be all report. There's a lot of things that we need to make sure that we talk about. Now, remember, first things first, this is not an accurate report, right? This is I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, and they try to make it as accurate as humanly possible. However, that doesn't mean that it's 100% accurate, even with them trying as hard as they do. We've seen in the past where they take like the previous like month's earnings for a game and then they paste it right afterwards as the same amount of earnings, and then later on they update it to be like, oh yeah, this is actually what happens. You can't trust everything that's on here. This is a good basis though in general. It's like Pride Win, right? People will be like, oh well, Pride Win's just horrible. I mean, it's a basis, but it doesn't mean that it's 100% accurate, right? Number two, this is mobile only, right? This isn't like PC client side. This is about as much as you can get from the mobile side of the game, which doesn't take away from the earnings, right? It just means more so that we could be seeing like, you know, Honkai Star Rail right now at 91 million, but at the same time, Wuwa is at like what, from what I'm seeing here, 16 million, right? But that doesn't mean that Wuwa didn't make a lot of money. It just means that it's only on mobile, right? That being said, the stuff that we're going to talk about is pretty crazy, right? So I wanted to get those out the way before we dive in, and yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it, right? So I want to start from the bottom of what I see here, which is 138 different gacha games, and we're going to kind of speed through a lot of these, right? Tribe 9, I believe Tribe 9 is actually end of servicing, so it doesn't really matter, so toodles. Data Live, I see TikToks about this, and yeah, 2,000 off of its first month is not good. Black Clover, Hygen, Ethereal. I'm surprised that game is still live, to be honest with you. One Punch Man, Captain Tsubasa, Sword Art Online VS. Honestly, I'm very surprised that that's still up. I played a little bit of that. I actually got into the beta when it was first announced, and yeah, that game is not fun, honestly. I'm actually pretty sad. It had a lot of potential, but yeah, I just didn't find it that fun. Don Machi Battle Chronicle, again, they should have just kept Memory Freeze. They should have just kept that. I hate the fact that they went to Battle Chronicle, but we definitely need a better Don Machi game. We need a better one. Like we need an RPG Don Machi game. Make it like the Sword Art Online games. I'd be happy about that. I would play the shit out of that. Horizon Walker, haven't really heard of that. Isekai Counterside earning $10,000 more. I am shocked that Counterside is still up. I know that there's Counterside 2, which is odd, but hey, you know, it is what it is. With Lord of Nazarick, okay, Cat Fantasy, that dipped. Like it was number 2 last month, and now it's at number 117. Damn. Or no, it went down 2 spots. Never mind. It went down 2 spots. My bad. Down 2 spots. But yeah, it was big for a little bit. I know that a lot of people were talking about it. Grand Chase, Girls Frontline, okay. Outer Plane, kind of whatever. That was another game I played for a little bit. Honestly, it's any game that's making under $1 million we should be worried about end of servicing, to be honest with you. Eversoul is another one. It's so funny how Integral Factor for Sword Art Online is doing better than Sword Art Online Versus. To be honest with you, it's so funny to me. Honkai Gakuen. Let's see. Tower Fantasy. It just gets worse and worse, right? Especially with the fact that we're getting Neverness to Everness. I'm not surprised by Tower Fantasy being as low as it is. Honestly, I would believe it if it was only making 20,000. I know that some people defend this game, but it just is not good. It's not good, and Neverness to Everness already is better than Tower of Fantasy. It doesn't mean that it's great. It still has a lot of things that it needs to fix by the time we get the full release, but it is way better than Tower of Fantasy. Dislike, I'm surprised that game's still here, but it's cut in half by its revenue. Not surprised. Aether Gazer is over there. Idol Master. Echo, what was it? Echo Apocalypse, Scarlet Covenant. Yeah, that's a game. I actually I was reached out by them, and they wanted me to collab with them, and nothing ever came from it. And I could kind of, like, it's not to say anything bad about it. The game's fun. It has its own things, but it isn't reaching, right? It isn't reaching very well, so I'm hoping that they do better. We'll see how that goes as time goes on, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. Summoner's War. Okay, it went down 21 spots. Jesus. Princess Connect Redive, still up there, over $1 million. Bro, I am still so sad that they took away the global version. Crunchyroll could suck a dick for that. Like, to be quite honest with you, it makes me so upset that they took that away. Like, Princess Connect Redive is such a good game. And Cygames make such good games in general, which we'll be talking about another Cygames game here in a little bit. But yeah, it sucks to see that Princess Connect Redive. So anything under, I would say, under Realms of Pixel, like all these games, I would be worried about end of servicing. That's really it. Like $1 million is still good, but it's not good in the sense of the other sphere. So half of these games, half of these gacha games, like that if you think about it, a rating of 50% or above, or 50% is not bad when it comes to gacha game success. But yeah, Realms of Pixel just came out. It's new edition, so yeah, it is what it is. All right, so as we keep on going, Princess Connect Redive, we just talked about that. Honkai Impact 3rd went down barely anything, not that big a deal. Madoka Magica, AFK Arena is still there. Slime Isekai Memories go, like, that game I'm surprised is still going. Same with Pokemon Masters EX. Isekai Memories was good for a little bit, but meh, I just couldn't for a while. It just drove me nuts. Solo leveling, Etheria Restart, man. Even with Mr. Pokey and Gotcha Smack playing that game, like, it just seems like it's a nothing burger. I don't know. Snowbreak making a lot of money. Good on them, man. Snowbreak is another one that's reached out to me. I really hope that I can do something with them. Their game is fun. I will say that. Punchy Gray Raven breaking the top 50 right there with the, I think they just had, or they're starting their Devil May Cry collab. So either they started it or they're about to. So good on them. Reverse 1999. Wow. Taking a $4 million hit. Damn. Damn. Like, I don't know what to say. I really hope this game does better. I know that there's a couple of people that I'm friends with that really do love this game. Shout out to Checo. Checo loves this game, so hopefully it keeps on going. Like, hopefully it goes back up. Wizardry and Limbus Company up. Good stuff. Good games from what I hear. Fantastic. Azure Lane, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel still up there. Treasure Cruise up there. Okay. Brown Dust 2, which has been getting a lot of Gooner advertising. I'm just saying, if the Brown Dust devs want to reach out to me, I would definitely try it out. I have not actually played Brown Dust 2. Or at least I don't think I have. I don't remember. As we continue onward, Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross. See, this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. If you look, how is their data reflective of the same, right? Same with Beyond the World. If you look, it's the same exact amount of money. That's a lie. There's no way that they made the same exact amount of money. Either they went up or they went down, even just a little bit. So you could tell that this is not a very accurate list. We're just going to assume it's as accurate as it can be, right? Cookie Run Kingdom down 5 million, man. Techie is crying right now. Oh, man. How is Infinity Nikki still alive? Like, after all the shit that it went through, how is this game still alive? I don't get it. Does anybody understand? Does anybody understand why this game is still alive after all the bullshit that was going on? Insane to me. Rexland's favorite game, Blue Archive, still out there. Sorry, Tuhu's favorite game as well. My bad. Persona 5 doing well, as expected. I can't remember if it had some sort of drama that was going on with it though. So I don't know. We'll see. Battle Cats, 7 Nights, Arc Knights up 4 spots, went up $5 million. Pretty insane. Wuthering Waves, $23 million loss. End of service, guys, as Twitter might say, because they're just like, holy crap. Guys, big gacha games will go through ups and downs. And honestly, as much as I hate to say it, because I was hyped for Furlova, I think that a lot of people lost hype for Furlova, which sucks because I still think Furlova's a great character in general. So, but man, I think that this isn't entirely accurate. It'll probably get updated with the proper amount of money made. I just wish, and this is just to me, like I feel as though the gacha games subreddit is incredibly biased when it comes to Wuthering Waves, because a lot of them like playing a lot of Hoyo games, and Hoyo games are promoted on there consistently. I just feel that WoWa doesn't get the love that it deserves. And it's not to say that everybody in the gacha subreddit hates WoWa. It's that there's the extremists and on both sides, the curl bots and the Hoyo shills, that just make it unbearable to be a part of the gacha space. So I just wish that WoWa got more love. That's really all it is. But 16 million, almost 17 million just off of this, not bad. It's probably getting a lot more than that. Kuro Games, from what I saw, made $1.7 billion last year and is considered one of the top 50 biggest companies out there. So I don't know what people are saying. End of service ain't coming anytime soon. Dragon Ball Legends. Yeah. Honestly, I don't understand why people like the game. Maybe it's just the PvP aspect, but just the overall lag in general is just terrible. I keep messing with my nose because my nose, like, my fucking mustache hair keeps going up my nose, dude. I hate it. I'm just saying. Hold on. I'm going to pause real quick. All right. We back here. All right. Let's go ahead and dive in. Zenless Zone Zero at number 12, losing about what looks to be about 17 million. Still very good positioning. What was it? We just got Yuzuha, and Yuzuha is like a fantastic character in general. I would be shocked if for people who didn't summon for Yuzuha, and that's just my take on that, because Yuzuha is literally the second character that you need as an Astria. Like, she's insanely good. Naruto Mobile in China, make it 22 million. We got Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. I have not played that game, but it's making a good amount. New one, Gundam, or SD Gundam G Generation Eternal, making 25 million. Or not new, but it stayed in the same spot, so good on them. Fate Grand Order still in. Guys, Fate Grand Order is not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It's insane how good it's doing. Nikkei, my dogs, 26 million off of the summer event. We got Dorothy and we got LX Summer, and we're now, as of today, it got announced that we're going into what it looks to be the overclock of Absolute Squad. So we're getting Emma. So I expect a lot of people to summon for Emma. I don't know if a lot of people are going to summon for Enua. I'm going to. I love Enua. Or Enwa, whatever the fuck, however you say her name, because I love the new version of her. She's hot. Pokemon TCG Pocket, 33 million. Well, I am tired of TCG Pocket. I stopped playing it, and I'm really glad I did, because TCG Pocket is such a ripoff. They release all these packs, and like, it's insane how much it takes to really like get the packs. I stopped because I was spending like $300 a paycheck on that fucking game. Like, that game is incredibly predatory, and I would much rather own the physical cards. Fuck Pocket TCG. Annoying. Dokkan Battle making 33 million. It was, I think, anniversary, so that makes sense. Or was it anniversary, or was it worldwide celebration? I can't remember. But they did get some new units, so that makes sense that they made a lot. But from going from 3.5 million to 33 million, that's pretty crazy. God, that game, I'm glad I quit that game too. My God. The other Psy Games game, the Horse Girl game, Uma Musume Pretty Derby. I won't lie, I used to talk shit about this game when it was Japan only. Now that it's in global, I like this game, man. The game's fun. If you're not playing Uma Musume, I highly suggest it. Psy Games is very good about being generous, and a lot of the players that play this game are very helpful. Don't listen to the Twitter freaks, the ones that are like, you can't say that the woman horse girl's sexy. They're all lesbians. Like, bro, who cares? Just play the game. Like, bro, who cares about the sexual orientation of a horse girl? Who actually cares? Like, that's not important, bro. Like, if I want Agnes Tachyon to experiment on me so much, why does it matter? Bro, all the horses are dudes anyway. Who gives a fuck? Oh, man. I don't know. I love the game. I think it's great, and I'm really glad to see that everybody's enjoying it. Shout out to my boy Corsair, who loves this game. He's hopefully gonna be making content on it soon. I hope he does. I really hope he does, because I would love to react to it. Shit. And then we got Genshin Impact. Still making a lot of money. 38 million. 38 million is really good. They just now released a NEFA, so I wonder how much of that is with the NEFA sales, because she just came out like 2 days ago. So I don't know. Outside of that, what was before her? What was before? I completely forgot. Oh, Skirk. Skirk was before her. So I don't know. Again, Genshin's gonna make money. Who gives a shit? In my personal opinion, like, we all know that Genshin's gonna make money. It's the more. I guess the best way to put it is the normie gacha game, because so many people, in a broad perspective, are playing this game. So it makes a lot of sense. Like, I'm not hating. I still play Genshin Impact, but it makes sense for it to be up there. Love and Deep Space making 64 million. God, and women are saying that they want less Gooner games for men. You all have one Gooner game for females, and y'all fucking are making them so much money. My God. And then, of course, Honkai Star Rail going from 19 million last month to 91 million. Okay. Like, to me, maybe it's just my hater blood. I stopped playing Honkai Star Rail. I've already said my reasons for stopping to play Honkai Star Rail. But at the end of the day, the game is, overall, mechanics-wise, is still fun. I'm not going to tell anybody not to play it. I have my reasons to stop playing it, and that's my reasons. I'm not going to tell others to stop playing it because, you know, that's incredibly ridiculous to me. But I will say I stopped playing it because having a global passive thing is pretty much opening the door to what other fucking shit that they could do, right? And y'all could be like, oh, that's such a stupid reason, whatever. At the end of the day, that's my morals. I don't tell you how to change or deal with your morals. Don't tell me how to deal with mine. That's really all I could say about it. At the end of the day, congrats to them. With the Fate collab and Finan and the same update, it makes sense why they made 91 million. But now, let's take a look at next month. What do you have planned? What is going to make Honkai Star Rail stay the course in that? I'll tell you what, I don't think they're going to be making 91 million next month unless they release some huge ass characters. That being said, I don't know. I haven't paid attention to Honkai Star Rail. I felt way better not paying attention to Honkai Star Rail. That's just personally for me. But yeah, overall, I think that this is a crazy month in general. It's nice seeing even in like the top 20, some of these games are fantastic games. Glad to see Nikkei in the top 10. I was not expecting that, but at the same time, kudos. Uma Musume being a great gacha game in the top 10, fantastic. Sucks to see that Wuwa is down here, but honestly, I don't think all of their revenue is being accounted for. Even when it comes to mobile, I think that there's an incredible bias in regards to some things that I've seen before, but maybe the bias is gone. I don't know. That's just what I've seen. But overall, we don't have to worry about these games being end of service. We have to worry about these games. Honestly, if you're anybody in these bottom 10, outside of maybe Data Live, watch out. Well, even Data Live, because Tribe 9 released, and then a month later, it was like, we're going to end a service. Like, bro, what the fuck happened? Like, so honestly, if you're in this bottom 10, if you play one of these games, expect it to end a service soon. That's just my take on that. I might be wrong. And if people get mad at me, It is what it is. But at the end of the day, play the gacha games that you love to play while they're still here. Again, for the people on Twitter that are saying end of service on Wuthering Waves, if you're serious about what you're saying, you're freaking dumb. Like, if you're not serious and you're just making a joke, hey, more power to you. Go ahead and keep on making the jokes. It is what it is. But if you seriously think that Wuwa is into servicing soon, y'all are crazy, because this game is still lit as F. But yeah, overall, looks good. I have no complaints about the top 10. Makes sense. But yeah, overall, let me know what you guys think. Is your gacha game going to be end of servicing anytime soon? Definitely would love to hear it. And yeah, hopefully we see Wuwa get some more money. Anyways, y'all, that's going to be it. Love you guys to death. And as always, we will catch you in that next video. Please take care and be safe.